Welcome to Super Talk Show. Oh, actually, hello, first place global champion.
Hi, Heidi, and also hi, first place global champion.
Thank you. So basically, we are calling each other first place global champion because we both won the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition. Felipe from 2021 and myself from 2022, both from the argumentative category. So Felipe, maybe do you want to start with a brief introduction about yourself?
Sure. My name is Felipe. I am 16 years old. I live in Brazil, in Latin America. And as Heidi said, last year I won the first edition of the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition. It was really formative and important experience for me. I also have a great interest in writing, in journalism, and debate, politics, you name it, a lot of humanities. And yeah, I also like to play football. I'm a goalkeeper. So yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting. So let's go back to 2021. What was your reaction when you first won the regional round and also later on the global round of our competition?
Yeah, so when I won the regional round, I was ecstatic. I just didn't expect to win it because it was like the Latin America region, and Latin America is really big, and we have a lot of really competent, smart people here. So just being chosen among those five was came as a surprise to me, honestly. I called my aunt in the middle of the night to tell her about it. I probably woke her up. I feel a little bad about that. uh, yeah, I just called everyone, and I was really happy. And like when the global results came, I was also really surprised. But when I think about it, maybe I was even more surprised at the regional round because I didn't even expect that I would be among those five.
Mhm.
And when the global round came, I was like, okay, there's like a real possibility here, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was also really happy.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to the second one. For the first one, I was sitting in my room over there in the morning. It's like it came up in the morning because it's Europe time zone. And then I opened my email. I didn't like look into the date or anything. I just opened my email and then I saw like a not first place, but regional winner thing. And then I just screamed. My mom thought there was like a spider or something. But for the global round, I actually didn't expect it at all. I was like, I was that day, I was dreaming actually, like, ooh, if I get third place, I would be dancing everywhere. But turns out I got first place.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was the same for me. I was like, wow, maybe I'm gonna get the ELL award because like I'm a foreign speaker, and I was thinking like, what are the prizes that the ELL receives? And then I just started scrolling like the winners, and I was there at first place. It was wow. I had to check it twice or three times to see if it was real.
Did you check through the website?
Yeah, I just kept refreshing it all
Uh,
day long.
oh, I didn't want to check my email because if I didn't get an email, I would be so sad. But for me, I had only 1 week to write my global round. Is that the same for you?
Yeah, it was one grueling week.
Right. Did you have school or anything? How was your experience?
Did I what?
Oh, did you have school or anything?
Yes. I actually had school, but it was not it wasn't in person because of the
Oh.
pandemic. But I was like right at the start of the school year, so it didn't really make it that much harder for me. I was able to focus on that week, so yeah.
Mhm. So how was your, you know, schedule for that week? Did you start writing like as soon as possible on the first day? Because for me, I literally wrote like 90% of them on the last day.
To be honest, yeah. I usually do kind of like you do it, and I procrastinate a lot, but I took it like really seriously when I received the essay. I was like, okay, the regional essay results. I was like, okay, this is real important. So I just like I don't think I did it the same day because for me I received it in the night, but the other day I already began work on the essay, and every day I did a small part of it, kind
Mm-hmm.
of like equal parts of it, and then it all came together in the end.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you talk to us a little bit about your, um, well, I didn't really have an experience in this yet, but your internship in the Harvard Crimson, the Harvard newspaper. So how was that experience for you and what was it about? Because many of our super audience might be pretty curious, just like me.
Yeah, so the internship was definitely of all the prizes of the $1,000 of the credit with Crimson Education of everything, the most important one to me. If I could have chosen a single prize, it would be the internship because uh, it's just an experience that you don't get anywhere else. We were able to work closely with a lot of Harvard students, actual Harvard students, people who are working in the Harvard Princeton, and were actually tutoring us and teaching us their methods and techniques. And we were able to do some real impact in the newspaper because we were given actual tasks for things that they needed help with, and we were able to contribute in books they are going to publish, in marketing campaigns they were involved in, ads they were going to publish. So it was just great for me, and I think for everyone else there too.
Mhm. So what was kind of your daily or weekly task there? Did you write articles for them or yeah?
So yes, I've written a few articles, not for the newspaper itself, but for like ad campaigns and blogs that they help of other companies that they helped. Uh, and essentially, the tests that we did depended on what branch of the business board that we worked with, because we were trying, they tried to give us kind of a tour of all of the boards. So they gave us kind of like rotative positions, and we spent a few weeks with each kind of branch that was there. So yeah, that ranged from, as I said, writing articles to looking for looking for panelists in events, to sending emails and everything.
Mhm. Okay, that's really awesome. And there's one more thing I want to talk about on. So you had, since you won the competition for this year's round, before we even submitted our essays, you gave us a webinar introduction, and on there we have your resume. So you also were a gold medalist in the Brazilian Astronomy Olympiad, and you were a bronze medalist in the Brazilian Investment Olympiad. What was those? Like, how was your experience in those? Because they're very new to many of our international audience.
Yeah, so the Brazilian Astronomy Olympiad is surprisingly one of the largest Olympiads in number of participants that we have here. I think because it's really well marketed in school, so a lot of students do it. Uh, and yeah, I was engaged last year with like an Olympiad training program here in Brazil. And it's with it I studied like physics concepts and astronomy concepts and everything. And yeah, I was able to get this amazing result. And those who not only those who are gold medalists, but some of the medalists in this Olympiad, they're invited to try out for the international ones. Sadly, last year I was focused with some other stuff. I ended up not participating, but it's like a really great opportunity. And yeah, I'm really proud of that gold medal. And the investment Olympiad, it's a new Olympiad and a bit of a smaller one, but it's one that has a very different kind of proposal for students. So it, instead of trying to ask for a lot of a lot of content from students, like studying a lot of investment concepts. Yeah,
Mhm.
it actually tries to teach these concepts inside of the Olympiad so
Oh,
that the students get more financially educated. So you're learning as you're doing.
wow.
So it's really great, and that's one of the reasons why I supported Olympiad a lot.
Mhm. So, for example, in the one you won gold medalist in, did you guys do, how did the competition work? Did you guys write essays or was it like more an answer, question and answer style?
It was a question and answer, and we essentially we had like I think 15 questions, something like that, and they were question and answer.
Mhm.
But when we go to the tryouts for the internationals, then we have like more complex questions and everything.
Mhm. Okay, that's very interesting. Can you give our super audience maybe one advice that you learned from all these competition that you participated in, whether it's our essay competition or the investment and astronomy contest?
Yeah, my advice is maybe try, be a go-getter, just go ahead and do things. And that's um because a lot of times things are not as hard or as impossible as you think. Most of the time things are doable, and you just have to do it the smart way, not the hard way. Sometimes you have to uh, research things and find out the best way to do them, and just go there, expose yourself and try it. So yeah, don't give up on things. Just do your best and hope for the best.
Mhm. Well, thank you so much, Felipe, for being here with us. We definitely learned a lot from you and all your amazing initiatives that you were part of. Oh, and to our super audience, please try to participate in the Harvard Crimson Global Essay Competition, hopefully in the argumentative category next year or next year. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot.